We are going to pick the 7 levels of NFL teams in 2026. So there's 7 levels here. We pick which team meets each level, 1 being the worst team in the league, 7 being potentially the best team, and as well as deciding who are the 7 levels of teams, we have to name them. So how would you describe this level of team that this specific franchise kind of represents, and how do we name it?
Okay. I think top level should be
Let's start at 7.
Yeah. You should win the Super Bowl. It's championship or bust. I think we should name it do or die.
Do or die.
Okay, win or bust.
That's
win or
so
die.
intense. God damn.
Win or die. If you don't win, someone's getting fired.
Yes. Win or die.
That's so intense.
And who describes that going into this next season? Is that still the Seahawks?
The Rams.
No, I think
sure.
it's the Rams. I think pre-draft it would have been the Bills, but now I think with the move to go get Ty Simpson in the first round, I think that the Rams are the ultimate do or die. You're getting killed if you don't win the Super Bowl. You should have spent that first round pick. Somebody who could help you right now. They're on the board for slander.
And the good thing is we put win or die, and the Rams are good enough for that to be the case too. Because the Bills, they're not going to win the Super Bowl. I don't think. At least they're not favorites. The Rams are one of the best teams in the league. Have the expectations. They represent a level 7 team for sure.
Yeah, 100%. They gave up a sizable amount for guys like Trent McDuffie, and then they also got Dotson too. Bro, this is they had an opportunity to load up their roster even more with the whole Ty Simpson thing. Decided not to. They have to die. They will get burned to fucking smithereens if they don't win at all. It'll be a massive disappointment. And everyone will go back to the draft night.
Burned to smithereens.
Yeah.
You will be reduced to atoms, Sean McVay, if you don't win the Super Bowl.
You're one tap.
Matthew Stafford, you will be turned to particulates if you don't win the Super Bowl. Or I should say, not even Matthew Stafford. He'll be the one turning into particulates. He'll be the mad one. Because instead of getting Mekhi Lemon, they got his replacement.
Tough. Sick.
Okay, let's go to the other side. Level 1. How do you describe the worst team in the league and who represents that? A true level 1 team.
Can you win a game?
Okay. So goose egg watch.
Yes.
But there's no teams right now, I think. There's not really a goose egg type of team in the league right now.
You never think the goose egg is going to happen.
True.
And then it happens.
But there's no goose eggs on paper, I don't think. Unless you want to say the Dolphins are a goose egg waiting to happen. But they drafted 100 rookies.
Dolphins might be goose egg, honestly.
Do we want to name a goose egg?
100 rookies is basically a college team.
100 rookies.
Okay, so level 1, can you win a game?
Yeah.
Can you win a single game?
And the Miami Dolphins, that is you.
Is Miami Dolphins the only team? Is there any competition here? Do we feel like
Maybe the Cardinals are not that bad.
they got Jeremiah Love, they got a win now type of player?
They have
too many weapons.
Yeah, they have a lot of weapons on offense.
Yeah, and they drafted some elite defenders that are young prospects like a Walter Nolan, like a Will Johnson, that their floor is a little too high.
Even though we're buying stock in them, the Jets are obviously always in this conversation. So, because things could just go south. Aaron Glenn could get fired in week 2. Geno Smith could just be washed. And all of a sudden, all of these pass catchers could just be bust.
But we got to go to the Dolphins.
It is
the Dolphins.
The Browns? No?
No, it's the Dolphins.
The Browns are much better.
The Dolphins have up and down the most just bafflingly terrible position groups in the league because they want to win 0 games. If it's up to them, they go winless. They get Arch Manning. Shit's beautiful. And now we have Arch Manning, 100 more picks in this coming draft. It's going to work out well.
Okay.
But for this year, you are on goose egg watch.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go.
Can you win a game? Miami Dolphins level 1. Now we had the baseline. Get the worst type of team, the best type of team. What's a step above the Dolphins? What's a level 2 type of team for this year?
I'm thinking the Browns, where clearly they're trying to build something. Or maybe like the Browns, the Titans, we're in the blueprint phase where we know what we want to build. We have it. We see the plans on paper. Can we go execute that?
That sounds like to me.
That's the question.
Decent in theory.
Okay, decent in theory.
We're not good yet, but we're decent ideally. They still got to prove it though on the field, but in theory, they should be a little better than terrible.
I mean, yeah, you still have to put, the foundation up. You still have to call the architects, the construction company.
You got to put the pads on.
Yeah,
fair, it's fair.
Roll the cleats out.
Show up to work, hard hat, lunch pail. Let's get to work. Okay. But the work still has to be done, obviously.
So who's decent in theory? A lot of teams honestly at this point are decent in theory. The Titans, the Raiders, the Browns. I guess the Jets.
I think the Raiders might be.
Nah.
Are they poster boy for this?
They might be because they spent a lot of money too.
Mm-hmm.
They spent a lot of money in the offseason. They have a number 1 overall pick where they got the quarterback. You drafted Ashton Genty last year. You're trying to put everything together. And in their heads, they're probably like, oh, we messed up last year. We figured it now. You got the offensive guru in Kubiak. they're probably very nice in theory.
I would almost vote
In simulations, they make the playoffs.
I think I would rather pick the Giants because you got the CEO of all CEOs and John Harbaugh. You went ahead and declared fucking Jackson Arnold as the future of your team. You had a good NFL draft, great NFL draft, and then on top of that too, Malik Neighbors is coming back this year. You shouldn't be in a division that's like so volatile and there's so much things changing. No one's really like pointing you out and singling you out as like the worst team in the conference.
Can I tell you something? They're better than level 2.
I think they are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Raiders level 2 makes perfect sense. That they should be better than the bottom of the barrel, but they were just in the bottom of that barrel. They're still tasting the wood at the bottom. They still know what it feels like to touch the bottom. So there's no guarantee. It's still, that wasn't on purpose. That wasn't on
That was kind of
purpose.
crazy.
Barrels are made of wood, all right?
That was kind of crazy.
That wasn't on purpose. Barrels are in fact made of wood. So the Raiders, they can still be terrible again. So they're perfect level 2.
Okay.
The rare time it wasn't on purpose.
Never on purpose. Okay, though.
Level 3. So if they're decent in theory, what's the next step after that?
Should be decent. Should be straight. You straight.
It's all right.
I think teams that are in contention for that, Panthers, I think of them immediately.
They just went to the playoffs. What the fuck?
But
They were
Bryce is still
8 and
there
9.
though. That's not like
One step above the Raiders? There's a lot of steps here.
What are we naming level 3? Let's start.
They
there.
were 8 and 9, by the way.
Is level 3, you don't say you're okay?
yeah, you straight.
You're okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're one of the teams in the NFL.
Or not bad. Well, yeah, you're not bad.
Who's like an afterthought like that?
You're not bad. Okay, so Raiders are, you should be
Steelers?
good in theory, but you still could be bad. This is a team that we don't expect you to make any type of noise, but you're okay. You're not a disaster.
That's the Steelers.
That's fair.
Are they like a
That's the
hit above
Steelers
that, though?
right now.
That could be the Steelers.
Yeah, without Mike Tomlin, without the inherent we are going to make the playoffs. We're going to win 9 games. We're going to be 500 or better. They have to.
Yeah.
They have to be this. Right now.
There's never been a more okay team in the league.
okay?
But you know what's annoying? I like what they did in the offseason. They could sneakily be good if they had a quarterback, but they don't. So I'm like, yeah.
They're okay.
Yeah, I'm looking around the league. I don't know who else. Can we say the Giants are going to be okay?
I think you say the Buccaneers could be okay.
Yeah.
I'm not
I
gonna
think
be
the Bucks for right now.
Commanders?
Ooh,
I don't know. I feel like they might not be okay.
they might. Okay, so the Commanders might fit in this tier, but they're not the poster boy for it the way that the Steelers are.
Okay, you're right. The Steelers are the definition of okay every single year. No reason for us to believe history will change. They'll probably be okay again.
Okay.
So now we got 3 levels of playoff teams before we get to the favorites that need to win or die. What's the first level of playoff team that we feel has some type of motion other than being okay?
I think we should name this tier "Got Y'all Shook." Like they can come in and make some noise. They might fail, might crash and burn a little bit, but hey, they're throwing out fucking fists.
Teams that are gonna make teams that are gonna serve to make one of the contenders shook, but probably aren't gonna get it done this year.
Do you think the
That
Texans
sounds
could
like
fit this year?
the Panthers.
Could be the Panthers.
Panthers
I feel like
could be.
maybe we should go
They
better.
did that last year.
They did. You're right. They did.
Now, do we think that they can do that again this year, or is there somebody else? Could the Vikings could have someone shook? Unless we believe they're going to be really good. If we feel like Kyler's going to come in and be good, but still flawed as Kyler is, they lost Grenard on the edge. Maybe Dallas Turner isn't ready. They might just make somebody real shook in the first round.
So are we expecting this team to be a first round exit?
I guess maybe second round. Maybe they win a game. Well, I don't know. Maybe
Okay.
they can win a playoff game and they can be sneaky, but ultimately they're not up to sniff with the top 3 tiers.
Okay.
They're not this year's version of the Seahawks. They're not going to make a long
Nope.
run.
Bengals?
Bengals could definitely have somebody shook.
Joe Burrow can get you
Oh,
shook. Here's the Bengals.
Bro.
The Bengals still don't have the linebacker core, don't have the high-end talent on defense to really contend. But with that D-line and that offense, they can get somebody shook.
Okay.
People are going to be scared.
Yeah. They can make they can make
Definitely.
the Patriots sweat a little bit.
I mean, they might
little
beat the
bit.
Patriots.
Yeah. Well, maybe the Patriots suck. I don't know. They can make the Ravens scared. They can make the little collar pulled down a little bit.
No, for sure. They're gonna have some moments for sure.
That was a
They're
crazy
gonna swallow their throat.
Okay, 2 levels, 5 and 6 for teams that are real contenders. How do we separate these two?
Okay, so if the favorites are win or die,
Mm-hmm.
the Bengals are got.
Okay,
y'all
next
shook.
one is you're ready.
You're ready.
You're ready to win.
Is your time?
It's your time. You're not favorites, but actually, no, it's your time. Sounds like it's a little
Yeah.
hard. I think you're ready.
Time to grow up.
Time to grow up. You said
Yeah.
Time to grow up.
Like,
Hmm.
like
Time to grow up might be.
that's a little too. That's too specific.
Yeah.
I think. I think it's your time. Or no, my bad. I just repeated what you said. You got me shook. I
shook,
think it's. I think you're ready. We're like you can make a run. I think you're ready to get there.
Okay, you might not like this. What excuses do the Chargers have? When will it come to an end?
Are they ready with Mike McDaniel there? With
they should be ready.
Yes.
Then put the Chargers there. I think you're ready. And this isn't, but they're still level. They're 3 tiers below, or they're level 5. So we're not saying they're favorites, but I think you're ready to win a playoff game.
You should be ready to
You
win
should be
a
ready.
playoff game.
I hope so.
I think you're ready. Chargers level 5.
Okay.
You have one of the smartest offensive minds in the league, one of the best quarterbacks in the league, the best tackle duo in the league when they're healthy. Some revamption on the interior offensive line, not enough. Some defensive talent, Akeem Messidor. You got Unk ready to play now. There's no reason you shouldn't win a single playoff game.
Okay.
The Bengals should get you shook, but you should beat them
100%. 100%.
Last year.
last year. Below the top tier contenders,
Should the Chiefs be here?
maybe. Or is this like the Bills Ravens tier where like they're
Yeah.
perpetually around there?
Well, who's in win or die?
So
Is it just the Rams?
you called it win or die, so that made it dramatic. But level 7 is the best teams in the league.
Yeah.
So the top tier contenders, which is like the Rams, Seahawks. I don't know. In the NFC, we
You
don't
look
put-
you look around. It is
not
the
that
Bills. It is the Ravens.
Okay, so you think they're level 7? Okay. So who's between the Chargers, a team that this team they can make the Super Bowl, but they're not going to be one of your favorites. That's level 6.
My Patriots.
I guess maybe. A team that firmly can make the Super Bowl, but has enough flaws they're not level 7. But you have more faith in a team like the Chargers who's ready, but you know,
This title's weird.
Yeah, it is.
Okay,
We're
then
the
level 6 call
in-between
it
spot.
you can win it all.
You can win. Win it all. Okay.
You can win.
You can win it all. Like you can win a Super Bowl.
Philly.
Fuck no.
Is Philly a tier below the Rams?
I think so. I think they are.
Okay.
Are they?
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
Are they? Or do you guys think that they should be in the you're ready tier with the Chargers?
I think they might have y'all shook, honestly. Here.
Damn.
Damn,
Yeah.
you think they're gonna fall off?
I think you could scare somebody.
I think you can win it all. Is a perfect way to describe the Eagles. They have a million questions on the offensive end that we can't put them in a team as well rounded as the Rams, but they've been there before. Their defense is so strong that they're probably you should have more faith in them than you should have a team in the Chargers that's just now getting ready.
True.
I think you're a second tier contender type of team. Level 6 is perfect for the Eagles.
There you go.
And that's the 7 levels of NFL teams: Dolphins, Raiders, Steelers, Bengals. I don't know if it's a guarantee the Bengals are better than the Steelers.
It's not, but
got
the Bengals have a better opportunity to get people shook. Like they are always in 1-score games.
True.
But are they a level above the Steelers for real?
Yeah.
I say so.
Okay. Chargers, Eagles, Rams. Honestly, outside of the level 3 and 4 kind of being a little too close, kind of makes sense to me.
I like it.
We did a perfect job, man.
This is fire.
Look at that.
We don't
Y'all are
mess
so
up.
good.
Potting.
There's not that. You're right. There's not many like win or die teams like there out there at all. Other than like you're right, like the Bills and then the Ravens routinely. But other than that, it's like it's kind of chalk.
Seahawks are a level 7 team, obviously, even though the
Yeah.
verbiage is a little weird for them. Patriots, I suppose.
Yeah. Do you think the Texans could win?
Texans are you're ready.
You're ready.
Or you can win.
No, I
either
think
one.
I think they're you can win. They've won playoff games in like each of the last couple of years. They've won the division. It's time.
The Bears could be got y'all shook too.